According to a lawyer, the police or the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission should enlist the assistance of their British counterparts to probe Raja Petra Kamarudin for misuse of communications network facilities. SN Nair said the fugitive blogger, who is believed to be living in the UK, had breached its Malicious Communications Act 1988 and the Communications Act 2003 as the publication emanated from the UK. The UK law enforcement agencies have jurisdiction and could investigate and prosecute him for breaching their laws, he told FMT. Nair said Attorney General Idrus Harun could also seek the assistance of the British Public Prosecutor to extradite Raja Petra, commonly known as RPK, to face criminal charges here. He said Raja Petra, who blogs under the Malaysia Today portal, may have committed an offence under the Communications and Multimedia Act, which provided for a maximum fine of 50,000 ringgit or imprisonment of up to a year, or both, upon conviction. We could ask them to hand over Raja Petra if it's an extraditable offence by virtue of existing government reciprocal arrangements, he said. Nair, a former police officer who had been involved in extradition matters, said this in response to Court of Appeal Judge Nazlan Muhammad Ghazali lodging a police report over an article by Raja Petra alleging that he was being investigated for unexplained monies in his bank account. The Office of the Chief Registrar of the Federal Court said Nazlan denied the false, baseless and malicious allegations aimed at undermining his credibility as a judge. It also said the article, titled Judge Muhammad Nazlan being investigated for unexplained 1 million ringgit in his bank, published on Wednesday, affected the course of the administration of criminal justice and the judiciary. Nair said it was a despicable and futile attempt to blemish and besmirch the impeccable reputation of Nazlan and sully the admirable reputation of the Malaysian judiciary as a whole. Nazlan was the trial judge who convicted former Prime Minister Najib Razak in 2020 for abuse of power, criminal breach of trust and laundering 42 million ringgit of SRC funds.